That in the World Cup next year, which fades in less than a minute. Michael Theo's got to get that wall set absolutely right. If anything, perhaps it's a little bit too close for Del Piero, but we'll see. Sydney FC have barely had the ball so far. Del Piero's free kick, and it goes! Alessandro Del Piero. Even if you don't believe in Santa, Del Piero proves there's still plenty of magic around at Christmas. Wonderful.
Well, maybe it's a little too close to the goal, was the question. Like hell, he says. Oh, ye of little faith.
Now, Broich onside, reach for it, control it, can he finish? Brilliant! Absolutely magnificent by Thomas Broich. 1-1. The two marquee players on the mark, and that's the quality they both bring.
Well, you pay your money at the start of the season or the turnstile to see the good players do their stuff. Clearly onside, Thomas Broich. Beautiful pass, Luke Bratton. And there he is. Usually plays as a winger, the German. He's bobbed up in that false nine position. And he's finished with aplomb. It's a brilliant equaliser from Brisbane. And to see Alessandro...
And Jetovic jumping up and down on his line. Take two. Same side, same result. Blasted in. Brisbane lead. Dimi Petratos with his first goal for Brisbane Roar.
Well, he takes the cookie cutter approach. Dimi Petratos. Same approach, same emphatic finish. Not a jot veteran Jan Jetovic can do about that.
Laid off by Petratos, Broich, Mackay, lovely stuff by Brisbane again, wonderful, a beautiful goal. Dimi Petratos has a brace, and it was magnificent in its construction. One-touch passing football, and Petratos provided the finish.
Well, it's simply beautiful from Brisbane. It separates bone from marrow, this passing. It's exquisite. And let's not forget that Sydney, just 15 seconds or so ago, had their own attack on goal. But in transition, 3 or 4 of them, you could see their heads drop. Oh my goodness, I can't chase this one.
This end a week or two ago. But he doesn't miss that one. Dimi Petratos has a hat-trick on his return to Sydney FC, and Brisbane surely now have the points.
Well, that's the icebreaker, you'd reckon. They were struggling to finish the job here, Brisbane. He goes the same way as he does for his first penalty. Jan Jetovic guesses the right way, but if you hit him well enough, the keeper should have no chance, and that's the tail of that tape.
Well, he's a blaster, isn't he? Not a placer. So enough response to the half-time scoreline, but not going to get any points out of it. And here's Franic on the follow-up, and it's 5 for Brisbane. Ivan Franic gets on the score sheet as well. And Brisbane have sailed away into the sunset. 5-1.
And I'd say that's a more accurate reflection of the gulf between these two teams at the moment. Petratos finds Franic. No Sydney player can go with him. The first is saved nicely, the first effort by Jan Jetovic. But it ends up just being effectively a wall pass, and Franic pounces.
They can score here. Oh, and Theo's made an awful mess of it, and Richard Garcia says thanks. It won't mean too much, it's only consolation. At least they've managed to avoid that joint biggest home defeat. 5-2.
Well, this is a question whether that ball went out before it came in from Aliabas. Anyway, that's academic. This is really sloppy. It's embarrassing, unfortunately, for Brisbane Roar, who for probably 70 minutes of this game have been untouchable.